I'm going to show you how to go from this, which is about a 4 or 5 day growth of heavy beard, to this, which is a nice baby smooth, nice and clean, no nicks, no cuts. Your 5 o'clock shadow won't show up till probably 9 or 10 o'clock that night. And what we'll use to accomplish this is the Merkur Futur razor. It's spelled F-U-T-U-R, but here's a look at it. It's pronounced Futur. That's the German pronunciation. And this is an adjustable razor. It'll adjust, it has settings from 1 through 6. And there's a line on one side. So you'll spin the dial from 1 to 6, like so. And that will reveal more or less of the blade. And that will give you a more or less aggressive shave. So you'll set it, the lower you set it, the less aggressive. The higher you set it, up to 6, the more aggressive your shave will be. So it gives you the option to adjust the coarseness of your shave. It's not your standard 3-piece razor where you unscrew it and it breaks down into 3 pieces. And it's not your everyday twist to open style razor where you spin the knob at the bottom and it opens up. Safety razor. But the way this works is you just grab the top. There's a little notch on one side of it. So you'll just grab the notch and pull it apart like so. And just grab the blade and your blade will fit right over like that. And then all you do is you'll just snap the top right back down again. Push down and it locks in place, and that's it. It's very simple. I will give you one warning, which is if your hands are very slippery and you're going to adjust it, there's a chance that maybe it would slip while you're trying to turn it, and you may cut your fingers on the blade. So just ensure that your fingers are nice and dry when you make your adjustments, and that way when you spin the dial, there's no chance of it spinning around and cutting your fingers. I'm going to start off at a setting of 4 today, and I'll show you how I do it. And if you want to make any alterations along the way to suit your beard coarseness or your particular shaving style, feel free. As always, I try to show you how I do it the best way I've found to do it for myself, and hopefully that works well for many of you gents. And if you have any questions along the way, feel free to ask away. I'm more than happy to help out. So here we go. Let's get started. Close your drain in your sink and grab your bowl. Place it in the sink and start filling up your sink with water. So you fill up your bowl until it's totally submerged with water. And just let your brush soak for a couple minutes while you're getting ready for your shave. Give your brush a couple of shakes to remove the water and take your bowl. Today I'll be using a Sandalwood, Taylor of Old Bond Sandalwood. It's one of my favorite creams. And just swirl the tips in the cream just to get them coated a bit. And then start swirling in your bowl. And if you see that you need a little bit of water, if it looks a little bit dry, you can always add a touch. Just add a dab of water like so. And you'll just keep swirling until you get a nice thick lather built up. It's overflowing on the brush and it's a good thick lather. You want to thoroughly hydrate your beard, so what you can do is if you have an extra brush, just apply some water to your beard with the brush, and this will especially help you apply the water to your neck area where it's kind of gravitationally challenged. And just apply some water there all throughout your beard, your area that you're going to shave. And then you can grab your washcloth or barber's towel, submerge it in the hot water, and then just hold that on your face like so. You'll want to hold that on for about 20 to 30 seconds, and then when you feel it cool down, just submerge it back in the water again and reapply. We could even take the brush and Brush a little bit more water on just to make sure it's nice and moist and thoroughly hydrated. And what we'll do is we'll take, this is a shave gel, and there are other types. This is actually a shave oil. There's another type of shave oil. You could actually also use your Parasso pre and post shave balm for this. But today we'll use this as a Taylor of Old Bond Street. It's a shave gel. And all these items are available at shavenation.com. Check us out. This has a nice smell to it. So you just take a dab in your fingers and then rub it around on your fingers and then right to your face. Just apply it and thoroughly coat the areas that you're going to shave. And you can feel this is very slick and it thoroughly lubricates your beard and your skin. Works its way down through the whiskers into your skin. And this will help provide a nice protective layer on your face. And also when you apply your cream, a nice cushion for the razor to glide across. And this will help if you suffer from any type of skin irritation or shaving irritation or razor burn, anything like that. It's an additional protective coating before you start. So I'll put that off to the side, and then we'll take our shaving cream, which we've mixed up, our nice lather, and just apply that directly over the shave gel. Just like that. And just start on one side and work your way across till you've got your face thoroughly covered with shaving cream. And you want that snowman effect where you don't see any skin showing through. Just a nice even coating of the shaving cream. And this will this is what's called exfoliating your skin. This will remove the outermost layer of dead skin cells and hydrate your whiskers and get them to stand up properly and ready to be sliced off by your surgical sharp blade, single blade on your safety razor. So we'll grab our Futur, and I like to dip it in the water just to warm it up a little bit so you're not putting the cold steel on your face. And we'll start on the left side here. Again, I have it set at 4. And this first pass, I'll be performing a 3-pass shave. And the first pass will be with the grain. And I'll go straight down with the setting of 4 to begin with. We'll cut the sideburn. And I have a fresh feather blade. It's a brand new feather blade. So they're known for their sharpness. And you have the option, you could either fill your sink bowl or you could just rinse off your razor. Once both sides become filled with shaving cream, either way works. It's a little cleaner and sanitary if you just rinse it off under and let the water run down. You can hear and see the whiskers being sliced off cleanly by this super sharp blade. I have it nice and quiet in here, so there's no problem hearing that. And then you can always push your nose out of the way a little bit if you need to get underneath. If you find you have a little trouble, that will help you get underneath it. Okay. Then along the neckline, we'll go straight down. Okay, so that's the first pass. The first pass is complete. We'll perform a slight rinse. And then we will pick up our bowl and our brush and reapply again for the second pass. And one thing you can do if you like is put 2 fingers on the top of the brush and push down on the bristles when you come across your nose area, and that'll help you just cover that area thoroughly without filling your nostrils with shaving cream. Okay, so we've got a nice coating, and we paint the last bit just to smooth it out, like so. Rinse off the fingers. And we'll clear the runways so we can see our sideburns. Okay, and we'll pick up the razor again, and still at the number 4 setting, we'll go across like so. This is across the grain from the ear towards the nose. And here we'll use a little backhand grip. And the same across the, just be careful going underneath your nose. You don't want to accidentally clip the bottom part of your nose with the blade. And again, you can pick up on your nose if you need to. Okay. Now against the, on the neck area, we'll come against the grain like so. And you'll just rinse when the blade becomes filled with shaving cream on both sides. And this is just a gentle touch. You'll use a gentle touch, just the weight of the razor, that's all you need. This is a little bit heavier and more aggressive style razor, so you don't need to apply any pressure when you perform your shave. Now that completes the second pass, so we'll do a slight rinse again. And then we'll pick up the brush and bowl for the final application of shaving cream prior to the third pass. And I'm using this Taylor of Old Bond Street Sandalwood shaving cream. It's got an excellent scent. It smells really nice. It's just a great, refreshing, nice sandalwood smell. Okay. Alright, so now what I'll do is I'll still leave it at 4, and then I'll start at the bottom this time, and I'll work my way up. Against the grain. And just go upwards. And make sure you cover all the areas where you have any growth. And make sure you get it all removed. Okay. Now when I come to the cheeks, what I like to do is I will turn it down. And I'll turn it down to a, of course remember like I told you, you want to dry your fingers off a little bit so it's not too slippery for you. And I'll crank it down to a 1 or a 2 for my final pass. I've got it on a 2 right now. And you may want to go down to a 1 if you have a, if your skin gets irritated a little bit, you may want to move it down to a 1. And so then what I'll do is I'll just go against the grain. And you also have the option of going from the nose towards the ear on this pass. What I like to do, it gets me really close, is going against the grain on the third and final pass. So I will stretch the skin just a little bit with my setting at a number 2 and work my way up. And that gets you nice and close, and with the lower setting of the 2, you're not going to irritate your skin, as you can see. It takes it off nicely, and it just doesn't irritate your skin. Nice and smooth. And so in this area, on the chin, I will go across the grain from the nose towards the ear. and around the lips at the #1 setting as well, where your skin meets your lips. That way you won't injure yourself at all. There you go. So nice and smooth. As you can see, very smooth. So let the water run down the drain, and we'll perform a hot water rinse. And then just do a thorough rinsing of your face with cold water, which will close off your pores, and that's a very refreshing end to your shave. I'll dry my fingers slightly, and my face is still damp, but I'll just wipe it a little bit, and I'll remove some of the moisture, but not all of it. And then I have some George F. Trumper's Sandalwood Skin Food, which is really very refreshing. Just squirt a little bit on the fingers like so, and then just rub that directly to the face. It provides a nice coating on your face. It's an invisible layer or a shield that will protect your face throughout the day. So what I'll do is I'll let that dry thoroughly, and while that's drying, I'll clean my brush and put away my shaving cream, put everything away, just clean the area. And then when I'm done with that, and my face is a little bit drier, I will take another application of the Sandalwood Skin Food on the fingers and apply it again. Just 2 coats and you're set. That'll protect your face. So we'll put that away. And as you can see, I went from the heavy duty 5-day beard growth to this, which is a nice clean baby smooth shave. No nicks, no cuts, just nice and smooth. So you start out with your Futur, and here it is in the chrome finish, so you can have a look at that. That's a beautiful chrome finish on the Futur. And this is the satin finish, the one that I used. They're both available at shavenation.com. Check it out if you're interested. Along with the brush, the bowl, the shaving cream, pre-shave, after-shave, all that. And so we'll start out with the setting of #4, and we'll go with the grain on the first pass, and then we'll rinse, lather up again, and then we'll go across the grain from the ear towards the nose on both sides, and against the grain on the neck for the second pass. And on the third pass, you'll leave it set at 4 for the neck area, again going upwards. Or you may choose to change it to a 2 or a 1 at that time also. That's your option, depending on the coarseness of your beard. And then we'll turn it down to a 2 or a 1, and we'll go upwards against the grain on the cheeks, and that'll give you that baby smooth. That's your quality shave, that your 5 o'clock shadow will not show up until 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock that night. So I hope that helps you. Feel free to ask me any questions. I'm more than happy to answer or help out in whatever way I can. So have a great shave, have a great day. Visit me at shavenation.com. Check out the shaving supplies. I'll be more than happy to earn your business. Have a great shave, have a great day. Take care.